Hello students, welcome to meeting 12 English Literature with me, Miss Ellen. Today's lesson, we are going to talk about future tenses. Let's get started. Okay guys, so tenses are verbs that are used to describe the time when an action or an event took place. Basically, English has three tenses. They are past tense, present tense, and future tense. And today we're going to learn about future tenses. As the name suggests, this form of tense is used for sentences with a future tense. There are various ways of referring to the future in English. Below are the types. Let's check it out. In English, there are three types of future tenses. Number one, we have simple future tense. Number two, we have future continuous tense. And number three, we have future perfect tense. Let's see closer one by one. Well, I have three sentences here. Can you see the difference? Number one, in 2 years' time, I'll write my novel. Number two, in 3 years' time, I'll be writing my novel. Number three, in 4 years' time, I'll have written my novel. In 2 years' time, I'll write my novel. It means that it's a prediction. In 3 years' time, I'll be writing my novel. It means that it is the prediction that is being happening. In 4 years' time, I'll have written my novel, means that the prediction has happened. Now, let's take a look specifically to each tenses of future. Number one, we have future simple. Future simple has two different forms in English. They are will and be going to. Both will and be going to refer to a specific time in the future. Will is used for something that isn't planned to be in the future, but going to is used for something that is planned in the future or is going to happen. Let's see the example. Am is are plus going to plus verb. You are going to meet Jane tonight. Are you going to meet Jane tonight? You are not going to meet Jane tonight. Will plus verb. You will help him later. Will you help him later? You will not help him later. Each of the examples has positive, negative, and question form. Now, let's move to the second form of future tense. Number two, we have future continuous. The form is will be plus verb plus ing. The use of this form is to say that an action will be in progress at a certain time in the future. Example, number one, this time tomorrow, I'll be lying on the beach in the sun. Number two, don't phone me between 7 and 8 as we'll be having dinner then. 3. What will you be doing tomorrow at 12? These examples show that the action will be in progress at a certain time. We also use the future continuous for something that will happen in the normal course of events without any particular plan or intention. Example, we'll be passing by your place on the way to Athens. This is the best route. Number 2. Come around whenever you like. I'll be looking after the kids all day. This is what I normally do during the day. For this meaning, there is often very little difference between the future continuous and present continuous. Don't call me in the morning. I'll be working, or I'm working then. Now, let's move to the third form of future. The form is will have plus past participle. It is used to say that something will be finished before a particular time in the future. Typical time expressions used in 3 weeks or 2 years or 10 hours time, blah blah blah. By Saturday, by next year, by the time you arrive, by the end of the day, blah blah blah. Usually, future perfect use the expressions in or by. Example: by this time next month, I'll have done all the work. It means that the work will be finished next month at the latest. Number 2. In 5 years' time, I'll have had 2 children. It means that the speaker will have had 2 children after 5 years. Number 3, by the time we get to the cinema, the film will have started. Okay, I think that's all about our meeting today. If you have any questions, please be free to contact me through WhatsApp or at Modo. See you in the next meeting. Bye, students.